What are some of the halachos of which foods need to be eaten in a sukkah? Bread must be eaten in a sukkah. A kibetza, which is the size of an egg, about 2 ounces of bread, that has to be eaten in a sukkah. Or zonos, cakes, cookies, cereal. A kibeya, if he eats about 2 ounces, has to eat them during sukkahs in a sukkah. If a person wants to eat meat, fish, fruits, vegetables, and drinks, and he's not having any bread, cakes, cookies, or mazonos along with it, then strictly speaking, a person does not need to eat them in a sukkah. However, it is considered praiseworthy to eat everything in a sukkah. It's actually a discussion regarding drinking wine outside of a sukkah. If a person has a cup of wine, he could technically drink it outside of sukkah. However, if a person is koveya to drink wine, means he sits down to have a few cups of wine, then that too, a person should only have that in a sukkah. This comes up in an interesting situation by Havdalah. Even though it's only 1 cup of wine, it's like an obligated cup of wine. According to some, that's also considered koveya. Therefore, one should make Havdalah in a sukkah. It's a question though whether one makes the bracha of leishei b'sukkah in that case. To avoid the question, some suggest you bring out a plate of cookies, and then after Havdalah you 2 ounces of cookies along with it, and that way you could then make the bracha of leishei b'sukkah and not have any questions. If a person is in the middle of a meal, he washed, he had some bread, that has to be eaten in a sukkah. If he's now in the middle of the meal, he wants to eat fruit, or vegetables, meat, anything else, that also has to be eaten in a sukkah. This is part of a meal. All the food that's eaten during the meal has to be eaten in the sukkah as well.